My dear quality learners, namaskar and adab. For several years now, we have walked this path of mentorship together. You have heard me speak about quality by design, of process analytical technology, and of the rigorous science required to ensure that a pharmaceutical product is safe, effective, and free of contamination. But today, I want to speak to you about a different kind of process validation. I want to talk about the process of you. We live in a world that is increasingly chaotic by design because it is to usher in a control system based on a digital world with artificial intelligence. It is chaotic for us because it is creates anxiety, it creates fear, and we have no choice but to be controlled by others. But let's look at it differently. In pharmaceutical manufacturing, we define a chaotic system as one that is extremely sensitive to initial conditions. We can call this a butterfly effect, where a small variation in the starting material or a slight deviation in analytical methodology or initial blend can lead to product failure, which can be catastrophic. To manage this in our factories, we use sensors, we use controls, we strive for a predictable, repeatable, and reproducible state that is the heart of CGMP. But how do you manage the chaos within? How do you manage your own continuing professional development in a steady state, in a world that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and unjust? Everyone is talking about AI, artificial intelligence, but I want to offer you a different definition of AI, one that is critical for your survival and growth as a professional. My AI stands for agency and intention. These are your initial or starting conditions. Agency is your capacity to act in the realization that you are not just a passive observer of the system, but an active participant who can influence the outcome. For this, you have to move away from a socialized mind or a groupthink where you're defined by your environment to becoming self authored of your own routines, your own procedures, your own actions, where you define yourself. Intention is the vector of your agency. It is the set point of your internal control strategy. If your intention is weak, or if it is merely to comply with what others expect, your system will drift. You will be subject to the chaos of the market, the chaos of regulatory changes, the chaos of office politics. But if your intention is clear, if your initial condition is grounded in a commitment to patient safety, to scientific truth, and to your own integrity, then you can navigate the chaos towards a predictable result, improvement, excellence. As pharmaceutical professionals, you are the guardians of quality. You have the know how. You understand you cannot test quality into product at the end. You must build it in from the start. The same is true for your character. You cannot test wisdom into yourself at the end of your career. You must design it in right now through your agency and intention. So, my challenge to you, the quality learners, is this: do not look at chaos around you and despair. Look at the initial conditions within you and take control. Be the process controller of your own feelings, thinking, of your own mind. So, my challenge to you, the quality learners, is this: do not look at chaos around you and despair. Look at the initial conditions within you, take control. Be the process controller of your mind. When you master the AI within, your agency and your intention, you validate the most important process of all, your own life. Thank you for listening. Keep learning, keep growing. All the very best to you. And this is a message, Dil Se.